Well, welcome everybody. Another episode of the PHP newsletter featuring Flor. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this one. We talk like normal. We're very much alike. Ever since the day that I met you, I was like, we are going to get along so very well, and excited for everyone else to get to know you in deeper detail. So I'll start off with the most obvious question is, tell everybody how Flor was as a child. Stuff that we might not know. Like, were you always the way you are right now? Or what was it like when you grew up? What kind of personality did you have?
Hey, Sheena, thank you so much. I'm excited to be in this call. Absolutely. When I was a child, I believe I was very competitive, something that my dad did actually really well. He always wanted me to do expositions. We used to do dancing together. We used to do acting together. So, and in the school that I was, we were always doing acting. So being in public was a normal thing for us. My family, we were broke, Sheena. We were so broke. That's one of the things that I think inspired me to actually always push is seeing my family struggling financially, seeing my dad crying for not being able to pay bills. And when I came to America, that was the first thing that it was for me. I have to find a way to help home. I have to find a way to make sure my parents, my sister, they're doing well. So I've been always competitive, but I remember always when I was a kid not having enough and seeing my parents struggling, and that's exactly something I didn't want right now for my kids, and I didn't want for them. So I came to America, and thanks God right now my parents are in America, my sister is in America, all my family is in America, and my family is doing well. My parents, they live in a property that I have. My sister, she has a gorgeous property as well. So life changed around, and sometimes it makes sense, all the sacrifices, the things that I went through, because my family is happy right now. But I think always being very competitive. Always been very competitive.
I couldn't tell at all. But I will tell you, most times people think when they grow up and they're tested a lot, especially early on. To me, I believe those tests becomes the testimony, but it really creates a certain dynamic within someone's character and personality that really flourishes and profits a long ways, especially as you get older. Because these skill sets, I feel sometimes this generation needs more of those skill sets today. But going into that, you spoke about it well. I've seen your entrepreneurial skills. You actually had that prior to you coming into this industry and with PHP. Can you tell people, have you always wanted to be an entrepreneur? And when you were doing your business prior to coming into this industry, what was the thing that made you say, no, I want to come into this industry? More specifically, I want to be part of this PHP community.
So when I came to America, and previous to coming to America, actually, I went to school to be a lawyer. I didn't finish. I came to America to have enough money to go back home and finish paying for my school. But when I came to America, I saw so many opportunities and how people can come to America and become someone. It doesn't matter where you come from, the color of your skin. And I remember telling my aunt, an aunt that I had here in America, and I told my aunt, you know what, one day I'm gonna have my own business. And she looked at me and she laughed so hard. I remember she laughing at me saying, how could you want to be a business owner? You don't even speak English. You don't know how to drive a car. You don't have documents, like relax. But that was fire, because I remember until today exactly word by word what she said. And I said, inside of me, I'm going to prove her wrong. I am going to have a business in America. So I was doing different kind of jobs that people don't have that when you don't have papers, you cannot even apply to work in a McDonald's, because they're not going to hire you. So I was working, cleaning houses, doing babysitting, and an opportunity came to work in an auto insurance office. So I worked for free and I became really good. And then I became a manager of multiple stores on that location. I was able to fix my papers, and then I gathered a lot of money because I wanted to buy a house, and an opportunity came to open my first store when I was 25 years old. And I was able to buy my first franchise in auto insurance, and that's when the business started. And I did everything wrong, Sheena. Like, imagine coming with zero background on how to run a business and learn as you go. So I learned everything the wrong way, making so many mistakes. And I saw the need, especially in the Latino community, for financial services. So I was looking around for different companies. And when I found PHP and I saw the values and principles, how we're helping the Hispanic community, how we have the diversity. And also when I saw the leadership in women, we have a voice in this company, I was fascinated. I said, this is the company, the right company that I was looking for. And PHP is definitely the best company. Something that I didn't know is once I was in PHP, I fall in love of PHP in regards of the leadership, how important it is marriage, how important it is values and principles, respect, honesty, integrity. This is something that I have never seen in my life.
And by the way, you hit the nail on the head. I think that's what attracts a lot of us is the culture and the community, because everything rises and falls on leadership, and it comes God first, marriage, kids, family, and your business. And if you don't have the top of that taken care of, everything else is going to crumble. I remember when Marlene Gaitan, her and her husband, of course, run the TGA organization. She said, Sheena, I met this girl named Flor. She reminds me so much of you. And I said, I got to meet her. So I remember that dynamic. And I remember when I first came in, Marlene was the girl that I looked up to and still do to this day, because I love having friends in business that we share the same morals and values and principles. So my question to you is, you're in business with your husband. Most people think, of course, it's peachy every single time. But I will say, even by being in business with my own husband, this business exposes things that need to be addressed, and it's done in a safe environment versus another environment, which is our culture. How has it been, just really that transition with you and your husband in business? Any tips that you can give to other couples that are building a business alongside their better half as well?
So a lot of times people come to this industry because of the opportunity to be financially free. Because honestly, the life insurance industry is the industry that produces the most millionaires in America. And I have found that PHP has the best business design to build millionaires. And a lot of people don't come just for the money. A lot of people come because, as you said, like the culture and the personal growth, and how we have a lot of couples working together, growing together, and building a business together. When I come to this business with Christian, I run my own show in the property and casualty business. Christian runs his own show in body shop business. And we decided to sell all our businesses to do this full time and grow together. This is the first time actually that we're working together as a team. So you have a boss lady and you have a boss guy, and trying to be who's the boss, and for me, in my eyes, I'm like, of course I'm the boss. And he's like, no girl, you're not the boss. So defining the roles, I think was the most important part. Now, I am very structural. I like to plan things. Agenda, calendar is very important to me. I go squares and diagrams, and all of that gives fresh air to me. My husband, it's all over the place. He can be like, Christian, let's do something last minute, and he will be excited for it. For me, it's like, no, I need to plan it. Please don't do this to me. Don't tell me last minute. So we're very different individuals, but we understood that in PHP, we actually learn about each other in PHP. I learned how unique and special he is with his talents, and how unique I am with my talents. And together we can do something beautiful. I understood that my husband is an amazing leader. And the time that I let him lead, his evolution was incredible. Today, 3 years and a half later that we have been in PHP, I see my husband and I am in wow. Total admiration of the man he became thanks to the amazing leadership that we have in PHP. His growth is incredible. And I was able, honestly, to understand who I was and my important role in the business. My husband, he is a visionary. My husband gets people excited. People are having fun around him. He is enjoyable. Everybody loves my husband. And then in my side of my role in the business, I put a structure into the business. People knows that when sit down with me, I'm going to give them a strategy to make money. Let's go make money. Let's go conquer the world. So together is an explosive. environment, because I am going to put a structure, he's going to put vision, and a structure plus vision means, incredible exponential growth. So at the beginning, we were having these challenges. I wanted him to think like me. He wanted me to think like him. But when I understood that we are different, but we're very unique, and at the same time, we're working together towards the same vision, how powerful it is that here on PHP, we have couples working together towards the same vision. It's the same bank account, but it's the same vision. We're growing together with the ultimate same goal. And our marriage is in the best times. Thanks of these opportunities, thanks of how much we have grown, thanks of you, Sheena, Marlene, Jennifer, David, you guys have poured a lot into me, Cecilia, and we're very grateful. And we're different people. We're growing. And wow. How exciting it is, like we have grown so much, but I feel that I want more. I still want to discover the best version of me. I still want to see the best version of my husband. So we're very excited to be here with you guys.
Well, I definitely can see it. You guys have been exploding for now 2 years. You're at that council level, which is so exciting, just getting that promotion. Very few people have that promotion right now in the company, crossing over $500,000 of income. And I would say as we end our talk today, I'd love to know, where is Power Team going? We have 3.5 months left for 2023. Where's the future of Power Team? Where do you guys see yourself in the next 10, 15, 20 years?
Absolutely. So we are crossing $1 million this year. So we are right on the path. So if you do my logic and my structure, we are going to make it by December, which has been honestly 3.5 years that we've been running in PHP. So I think it's fun. And it's just an example that anybody can do it. So Power Team sees Christian and I, and we say we are people that we don't have explosive talents. We are not the best speakers. We have a sexy accent. Both of us were immigrants. Both of us, I have never played any sports, and I don't sing, and I don't do nothing special, but I am hungry. And I want to make sure that my people win. Something that we created in Power Team is a machine. We have systems that make any person from any demographic come to our team, become licensed right away, and make money right away. And we're doing something very, very different and creating a huge impact in the Hispanic community. Hispanic communities, they deserve to become millionaires. So what we want to do, Power Team wants to change the mindset that immigrants, minorities, we can proudly become millionaires, multimillionaires in America, create an impact in our communities and transform our communities. Maybe one day our kids will be in the House. Maybe our kids are going to be congressmen. Maybe one of our kids can become a president of the United States. And that's exactly what is going to happen in Power Team. We're excited. We want to conquer the world. We want to be legends in the industry.
Oh, I love it. With where PHP is going, our mission, our crusade is bringing entrepreneurship, free enterprise back to the middle class household, and having that vision of 500,000 licensed agents and 7 more years to accomplish it. We're definitely looking for couples like you and Christian that want to take that flag and carry it as a collective team, because we need more up and coming visionaries just like yourself. So I'm excited for what you guys have done. Super excited to feature you on this month's ladies newsletter, and looking forward to more ladies out there that want to join our crusade and what we're about to do. So with that being said, everybody have an incredible rest of your day. And Flor, thank you so much for your time, your incredible story, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Sheena. Appreciate you.